Some cars are different. They give you fun, reliability, strong resale, and that "I can't believe I own this" feeling every time you start the engine. Today, we're looking at 20 cars you'll never regret owning in 2025, all under $100,000. And trust me, some of these punch way above their price tag. Here's the deal. Buying a car under $100,000 doesn't mean you have to settle for boring. From affordable sports cars to luxury sleepers, these picks combine performance, style, and value in ways that'll keep you smiling for years. No money pits, no "why did I buy this" regrets. Just solid, fun, smart buys. Let's start at number 20 and work our way down to the car that gives you the most bang for your buck. 20. Mazda MX-5 Miata 2024 to 2025 ND3 Refresh. There's a reason every car enthusiast says Miata is always the answer. This little roadster is light, simple, and fun, in a way that's hard to describe unless you've actually driven one. The ND3 Refresh sharpens up the steering and diff without messing with the magic formula. It's got a 2.0-liter naturally aspirated four-cylinder with 181 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, and, the best part, you can still get it with a proper 6-speed manual. 0 to 60, around 5.8 seconds, which is quick enough to plaster a grin on your face every time. Maintenance? Dirt cheap. You're looking at $350 to $500 a year on average. That's less than some people spend on Starbucks. And because Miatas have one of the biggest aftermarket communities ever, you can mod it into anything. Track toy, stance car, turbo sleeper, you name it. Bottom line, the Miata is proof that joy per dollar matters more than horsepower per dollar. 19. Subaru BRZ/BRZTS 2024 to 2025. Think of the BRZ as the Miata's slightly more practical cousin. You still get that lightweight rear-wheel drive purity, but with a coupe roof and tiny back seats for, well, probably groceries. The 2.4-liter flat four pushes 228 horsepower, paired with either a manual or auto. The BRZ TS edition adds STI-tuned dampers and Brembo brakes, fixing the one complaint enthusiasts had: brake fade on track. It's fun, balanced, and forgiving, but still sharp enough to teach you proper driving skills. Maintenance stays around $450 to $650 a year, which is still totally manageable. This is one of those cars where every drive feels like a track day, even if you're just going to get milk. 18. Toyota GR86 2024 to 2025. Yes, it's basically the BRZ in a Toyota suit, but hear me out. The GR86 has its own flavor. Toyota gives it a slightly different suspension tune, a bigger community, and some trims like the Trueno edition that make it collectible. Same 2.4-liter flat four, same 228 horsepower, same manual option. But the resale value tends to be stronger thanks to Toyota's brand loyalty. And maintenance? A joke. Around $315 to $475 a year, which is pocket change in the sports car world. If you want a fun daily that you can also track without crying about repair bills, the GR86 is the move. 17. Volkswagen Golf R 2025. Here's the ultimate sleeper. To the average person, it's just a Golf hatchback. To car people, it's a 315 horsepower, all-wheel drive rocket with launch control, 0 to 60 in about 4 seconds with the DSG. Plus, you can get it with a stick if you want to row your own gears. It's roomy, practical, and subtle. No crazy wings or obnoxious styling. Maintenance runs $650 to $900 a year, which is fine considering it can do school runs in the morning and embarrass sports cars at night. If Batman drove a hatchback, it would be this. 16. Toyota GR Corolla 2024 to 2025. Take everything you love about a Corolla: reliability, affordability, daily usability, then inject it with rally DNA. That's the GR Corolla. It's got a wild 1.6-liter 3-cylinder turbo with 300 horsepower. Yes, 3 cylinders. Don't laugh, because this thing rips. 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds, thanks to the GR4 all-wheel drive system. The interior's basic, sure, but who cares when you've got drift mode and a factory warranty? Maintenance is around $300 to $500 a year, so it won't kill your wallet. It's the closest thing to a road-legal rally car you can buy, under $50,000. 15. Honda Civic Type R 2025 FL5. This isn't just a Civic with a wing. This is the best driving front-wheel drive car in the world. Period. 315 horsepower from a turbocharged 2.0-liter 4, a 6-speed manual that feels like butter, and a chassis that makes you feel like a driving god. 0 to 60 is around 5 seconds, but that doesn't tell the whole story. It's the way this car flows through corners that makes it special. And because it's a Honda, it'll run forever. Maintenance? About $500 to $700 a year. If you want one car that can do school, track days, and Costco runs, this is it. 14. Acura Integra Type S 2024 to 2025. Think of the Acura Integra Type S as the Civic Type R's more polished sibling. Under the hood, it's basically the same 2.0-liter turbocharged 4 with 320 horsepower, paired to the same sweet 6-speed manual. But Acura wraps it all in a quieter, more refined package, with better sound insulation, comfier seats, and just enough luxury touches to justify the extra price. 0 to 60 is around 5 seconds, but this isn't about bragging rights. It's about daily livability. You can hammer it down a canyon road, then pull up to a business meeting without looking like you came straight from a Fast and Furious audition. Maintenance runs about $450 to $650 a year, and because it's essentially Honda bones, it'll hold up for decades. Think of it as the stealth wealth version of the Type R. 13. Chevrolet Camaro SS 2024. The Camaro is bowing out after 2024, and that makes the final SS models instant classics, especially if you get the 1LE package, which turns it from a straight-line muscle car into a proper corner carving machine. You get a 6.2-liter naturally aspirated V8 with 455 horsepower, either a manual or a 10-speed auto, and a soundtrack that will make your neighbors hate you. 0 to 60, around 4 seconds flat. Prices start in the low 40,000s, which feels like stealing when you consider the performance. Maintenance is about $500 to $650 a year, which is pocket change for the V8 Thunder you're getting. 12th Nissan Z 2024 to 2025 performance. The Nissan Z is a retro throwback that still feels modern. Under the hood, you've got a 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6, making 400 horsepower, paired with either a 6-speed manual or a 9-speed auto. 0 to 60 is around 4.3 seconds, which is plenty quick, and the styling pays homage to the original Z cars. Long hood, short deck, proper sports car vibes. Maintenance comes in around $600 to $800 a year, which isn't bad considering it's a 400 horsepower twin-turbo coupe. 11. Nissan Z NISMO 2025. Take the regular Z and turn up the heat. The NISMO version cranks power up to 420 horsepower, sharpens the suspension, and adds bigger brakes. The trade-off? No manual. It's auto only. But don't let that turn you off. This thing is properly fast. 0 to 60 in about 4 seconds, with track-ready stamina. And because it's a limited NISMO trim, it'll hold its value way better than the standard Z. Maintenance runs $700 to $900 a year, but you're paying for the beefier parts. Think of it as the collector's Z, something you can drive hard and still pass down like a family heirloom. 10. Toyota GR Supra 3.0 2024 to 2025. The Supra had a rough start with the whole, it's basically a BMW Z4 controversy, but let's be real, it's aged like fine wine, especially now that Toyota gave it a manual. The 3.0-liter turbo inline-six makes 382 horsepower, sending it to the rear wheels through either a 6-speed manual or 8-speed auto. 0 to 60 is right around 4 seconds, which puts it in proper sports car territory. Yes, maintenance is BMW-like at $600 to $800 a year, but you get an exotic-feeling coupe with Toyota reliability and a passionate community behind it. The manual version especially is already being whispered about as a future classic. 9. BMW M240i 2025. Here's the sneaky one. The BMW M240i isn't a full M car, but it has the heart of one. You get a 3.0-liter turbo inline-six with 382 horsepower, and an X-Drive format rockets to 60 in about 4.1 seconds. It's a proper sleeper coupe, daily drivable, comfortable, even subtle-looking if you don't go wild with options. It's cheaper to run than a full M3 or M4 too, with maintenance around $600 to $800 a year. For under $60,000, it's one of the most complete, do-it-all cars you can buy. Fast enough for track days, refined enough for road trips, and easy to live with every day. 8. BMW Z4 M40i 2025 Manual. The Z4 just got a glow-up. BMW finally gave it a manual option. Suddenly, this car went from cool convertible to future collectible. Same 382 horsepower inline-six as the Supra, but with a drop top and a proper stick shift. 0 to 60 is under 4 seconds with the auto, just over 4 with the manual. Maintenance runs about $600 to $800 a year, which is fair for a BMW Roadster with this level of performance. 7. Audi RS3, 2024 to 2025. Don't let the small size fool you. The RS3 is a monster. Under the hood, you've got a 2.5-liter turbocharged 5-cylinder, making 401 horsepower, with one of the best exhaust notes of any car under $100,000. 0 to 60? Just 3.6 seconds thanks to all-wheel drive. And it's not just fast in a straight line. The chassis comes with a drift mode, letting you hoon it like a rally car. Maintenance costs $700 to $1,000 a year, but this is one of those cars where every dollar feels worth it. Plus, resale is strong because Audi fanboys go crazy for the 5-cylinder. It's compact, crazy fast, and practical. Basically, it's an angry hatchback in a suit. 6. Cadillac CT4-V Blackwing, 2024 to 2025. The Blackwings are Cadillac's love letter to driving enthusiasts, and the CT4-V is the more affordable one. But don't mistake it for lesser. It's got a 3.6-liter twin-turbo V6 pushing 472 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, and, yes, a manual option. 0 to 60 is about 4 seconds flat, and it handles like a proper track weapon. Maintenance is $600 to $850 a year, which is fine considering you're basically getting Corvette-level performance wrapped in a 4-door sedan. It's one of the last true analog driver's sedans left. If you want something fast, rare, and guaranteed to become a collectible, this is it. 5. Lexus RC F 2024. The Lexus RC F is the kind of car you buy if you want drama-free ownership with plenty of fun. It's got a naturally aspirated 5.0-liter V8 making 472 horsepower. No turbos, no hybrids, just pure old-school muscle. 0 to 60 in about 4.2 seconds, a comfortable interior, and the kind of Toyota reliability that means you're not going to spend weekends begging mechanics for mercy. Annual maintenance? Around $550 to $750. That's nothing for a V8 coupe with this kind of presence. The RCF is like a glass of Japanese whiskey. 4. BMW M4, 2025. The M4 is one of those cars that people love to hate until they drive one. They shut up real quick. The 2025 refresh gives you up to 473 horsepower from a twin-turbo inline-six, rear-wheel drive if you want a manual, or X-Drive all-wheel drive if you want insane grip. 0 to 60, 3.6 seconds with AWD. Yes, it costs $800 to $1,100 a year to maintain, but what you're getting is a genuine track-ready machine that you can daily drive. For under $100,000, the M4 is one of the sharpest, most versatile sports cars money can buy. 3. Jaguar F-Type R Dynamic P450, 2024. The F-Type is going extinct after 2024, and that makes the P450 trim extra special. You get a 5.0-liter supercharged V8 with 444 horsepower, rear-wheel or all-wheel drive, and styling that still makes heads turn. 0 to 60 in about 4.4 seconds, and a soundtrack that could wake the dead. Maintenance runs $650 to $900 a year, which isn't bad considering you're getting the last of Jaguar's big V8s. This is the kind of car you'll look back on in 10 years and think, why didn't I buy one when I had the chance? 2. BMW M2, 2025 refresh. If you want the purest modern driver's car, this is it. The 2025 M2 gets bumped up to 473 horsepower from its 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline-six. You can still get it with a manual, rear-wheel drive, and a proper compact coupe body. 0 to 60 is around 4 seconds, and the chassis tuning makes it feel alive in your hands. Maintenance is about $600 to $850 a year, which is fine for a baby M car. This is the distilled essence of BMW M. 1. Chevrolet Corvette Stingray C8, 2025. And here it is, number 1. The car that rewrote the rules. The C8. Corvette Stingray is basically a supercar for $70,000 to $80,000. Mid-engine layout. 6.2-liter naturally aspirated V8, making up to 495 horsepower with the Z51 package, and 0 to 60 in just under 3 seconds. That's Ferrari territory for the price of a well-optioned SUV. Maintenance? About $560 to $700 a year. And because it's a Chevy, every dealer in America can service it. The Corvette Stingray is the no-brainer choice. Exotic looks, insane performance, bulletproof reliability, and resale value that stays strong. You buy one of these, and you'll never regret it. These 20 cars prove you don't need six figures to get something truly special. They're fun, reliable, practical, and in many cases, future collectibles. 2025 is stacked with smart buys under $100,000. Whether you want raw driving purity, luxury comfort, or supercar speed on a budget, there's a car on this list that'll keep you smiling for years. Subscribe so you don't miss our next video.